Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all of my wonderful and juicy and delicious little subscribers out there. And how I love you all so, and I hope that you're all super duper well, super duper wonderful, and super duper delicious, and that life is treating you oh so deliciously wherever you are. And I certainly hope, whether it be in the UK or outside of the UK, that you are having some sunshine, because we have had a tiny bit this morning, and then they've decided to pull the rains back in, and it is again spot the blue clouds, grey, not so fluffy clouds, and it's rather chilly. Okay, my delicious little babies. So I happen to be talking, oh God bless, to one of my dear little neighbours, okay, this morning, and I said, you know, to a couple of them actually, and I said, we need to do something about this. Do you know what I mean? To say, okay, none of us have consented to any of this, my delicious little babies, do you say? Okay. So I said, oh no, the weather will be better next year. Oh. Okay, so that was the answer. Okay, my delicious little babies, God bless. Do you see what I mean? Yes, okay. But for myself, no. Should not be like this, my delicious little babies. No, it shouldn't. I mean, please do not get me wrong. I mean, say, for example, if you live in a hot country all year round, you know what I mean? You probably come to somewhere like the UK in parts, and it's probably nice, you know, just to cool off. Do you see what I mean? There we are. So I do get that, okay? But at the same time, when you've effing got it all the flipping effing time, it's enough to do anybody's effing boxing. Do you know what I mean, my delicious little babies, okay? I mean, we need our vitamin D. Do you see what I mean? Okay? And of course, it makes you feel so much better, you know, when you've got a little bit of a tan and, you know, the weather's lovely and deliciously warm. Do you see what I mean? Anyway, I'm not going to keep moaning about it. So it's just going to be a quick video today, my delicious little babies. And the reason why is because I've got, there we are, other things to do today, okay, my delicious little babies, so I need to get this out of the way, okay? So what I'm going to say to you is, all right, because I've got me, you know, somebody coming to come and do some more work out my front, okay, at 12:30. So I need to, you know, get my video out now, okay, my delicious little babies. So I've only got one today, but so I'm just going to tell you about it, okay? I've never advertised these before, I do not believe. I do not feel that I have. Search engine of your choice, my delicious little babies, okay? And it's called Adapt, all in capital letters, 2030, okay, my delicious little babies? So Adapt 2030, so it is words, the word and numbers, sorry, together, then space bar. BitChute, then you should have reached your destination. Now, it's only not long been uploaded, okay, hours ago, and the video should read, well, they do happen to have 17,781 subscribers, my delicious little babies, okay? Now, the video should read how food prices are silently starving America, and then in brackets, why no one's talking about it, okay, my delicious little babies? Well, okay, so I've listened to the video, which is just over 13 minutes long, my delicious little babies, okay? Now, he's saying, my only point here, I mean, God bless, do you know what I mean, on the video, and with anybody, not in that way, but why he's put in brackets, why no one's talking about it, I'm really just not too sure here, because I have seen many uploaders, oh, got to keep a handle on it, many uploaders, my delicious little babies, there we are, and they have been talking rather, there we are, a lot about this, do you see what I mean? Plus, for myself, I've seen other videos over the months where, you know, there are some Walmarts, you know, in America that were, well, actually, you had ones who were going in there just stealing anything and everything, my delicious little babies, and of course, nobody can do anything about it. And then you had others where they were closing, do you see what I mean, like supermarkets that were closing. So And it was only the other day that I was talking about how things now have gone up in price, and that's in our UK. And somebody who talks an awful lot about it would be our lovely David Icke and his lovely dear little sons, Gareth and Jamie. Also, somebody else, I haven't seen his videos for quite a while now, on YouTube, My Delicious Little Babies. So sorry, davidicke.com, or you can find David on BitChute, okay, My Delicious Little Babies. But the one on YouTube is Neil space McCoy, okay, so it's M small c, then large C, O Y, Ward, okay, Neil McCoy space Ward, okay. And he also talks about, there we are, finance, and talks about everything, but he's been long time, there we are, talking about the food situation, talking about many different things now, to do with our UK, to do with America, to do with many things. Do you see what I mean? So when, you know, I'm not putting the one down who is talking, no, I'm not. All that I'm saying is, I do not feel that that was very correct to put in brackets why no one's talking about it, okay? Now, of course, he's saying that, you know, well, basically what he's actually saying is that 2 and 2 isn't, there we are, is not coming to 4, do you see what I mean? Which is only what we've, there we are, all been saying, and I was saying it well before, there we are, before I even say it, well before I ever started on my YouTube videos, which is just over 2.5 years ago. Okay, my delicious little baby. So, you know, the point is, we know these things, do you see what I mean, okay? So maybe he could have changed the wording, there we are, slightly, do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? But I'm not putting him down, because clearly he's, you know, getting his point across on a video, which I do get. But this is what I'm talking about. There we are. And over the months I've been done saying it. It's like, if somebody puts something up, okay, it should be really what they're talking about. Now, with myself, what I found is, I feel very, what's the word I'm looking for? Very limited to what I can put, there we are, before I even say it again, as a title, okay? Because 9 times out of 10, well, nobody watches the video. Okay, my delicious little babies. Now, if we was to say, get this, say for example, if I started a YouTube channel, I don't know, say 10 years ago, there we are, I would probably have a lot of subscribers, but that's not what I'm about. Do you know what I mean? So I'm glad, there we are, that I started when I did, okay? My point in all of this is that so much has changed, okay, that unless you're really, should we just say, fully fledged, fully established, you know, doing your YouTube videos or doing your BitChute or, you know, other platforms, okay, unless you're fully established, well, do you see what I'm saying? Yes, okay. So everybody will know, won't they? Whoever's subscribed or whoever comes across, do you see what I mean? And looks at the video. But for myself, you know, you're twiggling it around and you're still getting nowhere fast. That's why I said, at least if I have, there we are, 1 or 2 who can listen to these videos, watch the videos that I advertise, please and thank you. You know, I'm just doing this out of kindness, there we are, to help others. And then if others can pass it on, pass it on. That's what I ask for, do you say? But to me, so sometimes I'll put, you know, and a little natter. So it means, there we are, that I'm talking about all different things. Do you see what I mean? Not just one. Now then, so that's that. But yes, I mean, just over 13 minutes long. Now, of course, while he was mentioning coffee, and I've mentioned coffee as well recently, something that I want to tell you. Well, you see, even because we've got, how can I put it? It's like, you know, like say you got a jar of coffee, and then you have, the best way for me to say it is that they do it, and they put the labels on. It's like our British version, yes, okay. But so say for example, they could charge £4. There we are, £4.55 quid, 5 squids, ka-ching, ka-ching, ka-ching. Well, how does this work then? Because they're doing the same with the foreign jars of the same coffee, but the difference is that one looks lighter and the other one, the foreign one, looks darker. Okay, but it's the same jar, okay, but you got foreign writing on it. Okay, so how does this work then, that they're charging the same, there we are, the same price? So I just thought I'd mention that as well, my delicious little babies, do you say? Okay, so I thought I'd mention it now. Then the very last thing that I want to mention, okay, is now I'd seen a video, in fact I've seen a number of them actually, to do with Celine Dion, and there was one video where I'm pretty sure I could have seen it on YouTube, my delicious little babies, where she's having some sort of I don't know how to explain it, what's taking place, my delicious little babies, okay? But anyway, but she clearly wanted everybody to see. For myself, and please, dear God, please and thank you that nothing like that ever happens to myself or anybody close to me, there we are, who I know, okay? Well, I certainly would not want everybody looking at myself, my delicious little babies, do you say? Anyway, so I was listening yesterday, and it just jogged my memory. What's his name? He's on BitChute, my delicious little babies. He's a retired boxer. What's his name? Rodriguez, or I can't remember now. Is it Nino Rodriguez or something? Anyway, my delicious little babies, because I do not usually advertise him, do you see what I mean? Only because I do not watch, very many of his videos, to be honest, okay? I probably only watched about 2 or 3, and that doesn't mean no, in all this time, okay? I did watch him when he had Pascal on. That was, Pascal, okay? Because I've advertised Pascal before, okay? God bless him. Yeah, that was a really interesting video to watch, my delicious little baby. So if you was to go on to BitChute and type in, is it Gino or Nino Rodriguez or something, okay? He's an ex-boxer, he's a retired boxer, okay? But that interview, I should have wrote it down. I still might, actually. I'll find it and then, for you to take a listen to. I feel that in parts, your boxer there, he's like scratching his head. Do you understand what I mean? Okay, I do not feel that he was quite seeing the same thing now that Pascal was saying. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? It was an interesting video to listen to, but I just feel at some point, Pascal, God bless him, he got very tired. He's had my delicious little babies, and he's clearly had whatever it is that's making him, there we are, very sleepy and tired. Okay, my delicious little babies. But that's what I want to say. So anyway, that just jogged my memory, because I happened to watch a video yesterday to do with this ex-boxer now on BitChute, and he was talking to your woman there, and they were discussing Celine Dion. Now, they were also showing this video that it's like an advert that Celine Dion doesn't mean no, had done. Okay, my delicious little babies. And this advert, I feel, was, there we are, rather disturbing, my delicious little babies. Now, what it is about Celine Dion, and this is what I've got to say, okay? It's not like me to, to really talk about, celebrities and everything like this now then. I'll never deny that she's got an excellent voice. I myself have, there we are, a large number of CDs, okay? And in those CDs, I do happen to have one of Celine Dion's CDs, okay? I haven't listened to my CDs for years now because, I mean, for most of it, you can get it on YouTube. Do you see what I mean? My delicious little babies, okay? So I even threw my CD player out. I had two and I threw them both out, okay? My delicious little babies. So, no, sorry, do forgive me. I gave one away, okay? And then the other one I threw out. But what always struck me was that she, from a very young age, a very young teenager, that she liked her manager, who later on, you know, became her husband, okay? But what how old was she, 13? I thought that, I don't know about you, my delicious little babies. Of course, everybody has a different story, don't they? But to myself, there we are, very odd. Okay, and of course, you know, she got older. You know, well, the two of them stayed together because he was there we are, a lot older than her, I do believe. Okay, my delicious babies. Of course, there's nothing wrong with going out with someone who's older than you. Do you know what I mean? I'm not saying that. But I just felt that, and please do not get me wrong, from what I could see, she was always very close to her husband. And of course, when he passed away, it was like a great big hole. Do you know what I mean? She was not coping very well. Oh, sorry if I got back my lights. 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3. Okay, my delicious little babies. Juicy and brat. Sorry about that. Let put my lights on. Yes, my delicious little babies. But she seems to have, I don't know, the only way to explain it, there we are, she's gone up and down like a yo-yo. So I'm wondering, and of course, there was also reports, you know, that, you know, she was into something else now. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies, okay? But that's, there we are, is nothing new. If you go back years ago, you will find that there was rather a large number of celebrities who are all into, begins with an A. Okay, my delicious little babies, yes, and ends with an E. Okay, but it's making myself wonder. Okay, because that video that I saw was really dark. You know, really, really dark. Okay. And of course, you know, you hear in other parts as well, you know, oh, you know, I'm Celine Dion. This is what I'm saying to you, my delicious little babies. When you look over the years, I mean, take another look at changing the subjects. That's all I wanted to say, my delicious little babies. So put it this way for the ones, the fans of, just before I come off the subject, of Celine Dion, maybe they need to take a very good look. There we are. And I'm not putting her down. Like I said, she's an excellent singer. Nobody can ever take that away from her. But apparently she's struggling with the singing as well. Okay, very sadly. But it is just making me wonder, there we are, who's pulling her strings? Do you see what I mean? Okay, my delicious little babies. But yes, but for any fans out there, I strongly suggest that they take a very, there we are, good look at, you know, what is going on. There we are here. Okay, my delicious little babies. And I never mentioned it. And the reason why I never mentioned it, my delicious little babies, is because when I seen her when she was, you know, and she had them all around her and she's having something happening to herself, is because to myself, there we are, I love little rats. It's just a figure of speech, my delicious little babies, but I smelt a rat. Something didn't feel right about the video, and I'm pretty sure, like I said, I've seen it on YouTube. So when I've seen it on your man there, the ex-boxer, the retired boxer, when I've seen it on his, I'd already seen it on YouTube, my delicious little babies. I'm pretty sure it was YouTube. It wasn't BitChute. It wasn't, okay? So, and we change the subjects now. So very last, it's like Shirley Temple. You know, from when she was a wee young little bairn, you know, and all the things now that happened, you know, if you look back at films, if you look back at, do you know what I mean? It's so in our bird traces. There we are. It's just unreal. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? It's like if you look at Mickey Mouse, if you look at the cartoons, there we are. It's all there. Like when I advertised about that time travel yesterday evening to do with adverts. You know, everything is in our birth traces for all to see. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? Yes, okay, but yeah, little Shirley Temple, God bless her, you know, she never had a very nice time of things now. Do you see what I mean? But what happened was, over all of these decades, you see, you wanted ones, you know, God bless, you know, I will say that because at the time they clearly never saw the wood for the trees, shall we say, so maybe they never, there we are, put it that way, and knew what to expect. Now for others, they went into the industry, but you have had, there we are, a number who've come out of it as well, okay, because they clearly did not wish to be part, there we are, of that nasty setup now, isn't it? Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? Oh, that's what I want to say. Now, for some of you, my delicious little babies, you will know this, but for others of you, you may not. What was it? Weeks ago, I seen a picture of, what's his name? Liam, you know, the one who was with Cheryl Cole, and they got a little son called Bear. Neil Payne, my delicious little babies. Oh my dear giddy God, when I saw him. When you see what's happened to him, my delicious little babies, you only need to see, type in Liam Payne. And the thing was, I never even typed it in. Happened to come up on my feed. I thought, flip me, giddy God. Poor lad. I mean, mind you, there are, is it rumours that he's had as well, my delicious little babies. Do you see what I mean? Okay, but oh dearie, giddy God. Poor lad. But there was another one in their group, wasn't there? What was his name? Was it Zane? Yeah, Zane. He come out of the group, didn't he? My delicious little baby. So it does a lot, you know. If you look at who's another one, Lee Harvey. Look at everything that he went through, my delicious little babies. And of course, all he was doing his best, so we are, to get information out. But his journey, God bless him, and you know, he got a little bit lost. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little baby? Who is he with now? Daniela Westbrook. Oh, God bless her as well. I mean, when you looked at her looks, you know, and then God bless her, and then what took over the drugs, the old Coca-Cola. Do you see what I mean, my delicious babies? Oh, God bless her. Yeah. But that's what it does, you see, okay? And then you have others where they just want to be out of the limelight. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? Because it's clearly, from what I can see, unless you've got a level noddle, a level head about you, what makes you can break you, there we are, and destroy you. So my best advice to Celine Dion, going back to her now then, is really would be to maybe find somebody else who she can trust, okay, to stop her from doing those putrid adverts. It's wicked and putrid, my delicious little babies. That's all I'm done saying, okay? And to myself, anybody who sorry, excuse me, anybody who goes down that dark road, it takes a very long time to come back from that very dark road. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? And poor Liam Payne, well, I can only hope that he's going to get some help. Sorry, excuse me, my delicious little babies. I'm just going to have my creamy coffee. Yes. A bit of a frog in my throat there for a moment. Yes, so that's all I got to say, really. But I hope that Liam gets the help, you know. you could probably do with getting some of these nicotine patches, the 7 milligram, you know, use it for 6 days, one each day for 6 days, and then, you know, maybe some cupping done as well. Okay, you can maybe be well to sorry, excuse me, going on to robertyoung.com, you know, maybe ordering some stuff, or David G. Mahoney on BitChute, you know, to help to get whatever it is, there we are, to help to draw things, bad toxins out of his body. But it was so sad to see when I saw him, God bless him. I thought, oh, dearie me. Imagine what his mummy, his mammies and daddy's thoughts are. Do you know what I mean? Okay. Anyway, my delicious little babies, yeah, it's just amazing what you're seeing. You know, just really amazing. Okay. Very sadly, but of course, you know, ones, you know, get to see, let's just say, things now for what they really are. Geez, so there we are. Okay, my delicious little babies. But yeah, I'll find the video to do with Pascal and your man there, okay, and then I'll write it down for you, and then yeah, it's just one of those interviews. But at times, I just I could understand why Nino or Gino. I could understand why he was. Do you know what I mean? Sort of. Do you know what I'm saying? Yes, okay, because it was just in part, not meaning it horrible against, you know, Pascal or your man there, the boxer, but in parts it was a little bit, there we are, bonkers. Do you understand what I mean? Okay, but it kept you gripped, if you know what I mean. And that video was over an hour long, my delicious little babies. Mind you, Pascal, because I have advertised, like I said, but he's been on other channels as well. Okay. My delicious little babies. I do believe actually that he did speak to Dr. Robert Young. I do believe he did actually on one of the videos. I'm pretty sure he did. Anyway, my delicious little babies, so wherever you are in the world, have a super duper delicious time. You only get one life, okay, my delicious little babies? Oh, there we go. The sun has got his hat on. Hip, 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 hooray. Okay, so yeah, but it's still not showing much in the way of these grey fluffy clouds changing right now, my delicious little babies, so we're not going to hold our breath. It's not me being negative, my delicious little babies, it's just that this is a crack that we know who and the putrid little lackeys are at. Do you see what I mean? Okay, so it's going to be, I should imagine, you know, in and out all day with the sunshine. Do you know what I mean? Okay, but I hope in other parts of the UK and outside of the UK, I'll repeat again, that you're having a super duper delicious and warm, beautiful day. Well, that's not what I said the first time round, but I've just, you know, added words on. Okay, my delicious little babies, and sending your beautiful little families and your beautiful little selves, you know, full protection, okay? And wishing each and every one of you peace, love, harmony, and bright blessings. How I love you all so. Thank you for listening. God bless. Have a beautiful, beautiful day if it's daytime. Have a beautiful, beautiful afternoon if it's afternoon. And have a beautiful, beautiful evening if it's evening. Love you. God bless. Take care. Goodbye.